Welcome to week 2, video number 5, where we're going to do our full integrative practice. We'll go through a Vinyasa flow, focusing on stability and strength. Then we'll get into a little breathwork session, and then we'll end with a little mini sound bath for our Shavasana and relaxation. Thrilled you guys are here. Hope the practice is going well for you. So great job sticking with it, right? This practice takes some time, and the more we do it, the more consistent we do it in the body, in the mind, and with our breath, the sooner we're going to get results, and we're going to start feeling the practice start to come alive within us. So good job for sticking with it. Keep going and keep watching these videos over and over again. This is great stuff to do on a routine, right? So you want to get used to waking up in the morning, doing a little breath work, doing a little stretching and yoga, and getting on to the day. So the idea is if we do these practices consistently, really the benefits leak into all aspects of our lives. And that's what we're looking for. More presence, more awareness, vitality, and inner peace. So this is such great stuff. Stoked you guys are here. In today's practice, do your best to keep up with it. Of course, if you need to slow down, go at your pace with your breath, all right? This is your time to connect and to slow it down. All right, guys, so let's get started at the top of our mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet can be hip distance apart, or you can bring the feet closer together, toes pointing forward. Let's flip the palms forward and then just check the alignment. Make sure the knees are in line with the ankles. Start to push the feet down. Find that neutral position in the hips. Gently pull the belly button towards the spine so we're lengthening the torso. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Lift the kneecaps up. Start to spiral the inner thighs upward. And then check the ribs. Are the ribs flaring out? Pull the ribs in, chin slightly towards the chest. Now find engagement into the body. Push the feet down, reach the crown of the head up. Breathe here. Start with an exhale breath. Then we'll take an inhale through the nose into the belly, all the way up to the chest. Big breath in. Open mouth exhale. Let the breath go. Good. Another inhale into the belly. Fill up through the sides, all the way up to the top. Open mouth exhale. Good. Last breath down into the belly, all the way through the rib cage up to the collarbones. Open mouth. Exhale. Good. Start to use your Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose, finding a nice pace and a nice rhythm. Let's set our intention just to focus on the breathing, to let go of all other distractions, to be in this moment. Good. So at the top of your mat, take an inhale, upward salute, arms reach up, big lift. Push the feet down, reach through the fingers. Exhale, fold. Hands can come through the heart, bend the knees, keep the spine long. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Hands can come to the shin, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips down. Inhale, upward salute, reach up. So you're pushing the feet down, reaching through the hands. Exhale, hands to the chest. Keep it moving. Inhale, upward salute. Lift the chest, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Keep the spine long. Inhale, half lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute, reach up. Pushing the feet down, lifting that energy through the body up. Exhale, hands come into the heart, bringing that energy back in. Last time through. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hold and breathe for a moment. Good. Start to pull the feet apart, engage the outer thighs, lengthen through the arms, not overextending out of the shoulders, right? Still plugging those shoulders into the sockets, but energetic lift. One more inhale, lengthen, lift the chest, exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step that right leg back, low lunge. Option to take a blanket underneath the knee. Hands could start at the hips. Good. Inhale breath, reach the arms up. Exhale, drop the hips towards that front heel. So make the alignment. Make those little adjustments. First coming into the pose, knee over the ankle, front toes point forward. Remember this back foot, if you want more stability, lift the heel. Good, another inhale breath. We're finding length upward, some lightness. Exhale, finding depth, dropping the hips down. Good, as we're breathing into the body, we're lengthening and breathing into the sides. Exhale, finding more depth. One more inhale. Good, on the exhale, half split, straighten out the front leg. Good option for blocks here. Rock the hips back. Now flexing those toes towards you, reaching the crown of the head forward. Left outer hip rotates back and down. Inhale, come up halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, reach the crown of the head forward. Good, try to find that alignment through the neck, through the spine. Keep lengthening, reaching the chest forward. Good, inhale back into the low lunge. Shorten your stance a little bit, reach the arms up, big breath in. On the exhale, bring the left hand to the knee, reach across the body with that right arm, palm facing down. Good, you can drop the hips down a bit more. Rotating the rib cage up, looking up. Good, inhale, both arms reach up. On the exhale, twist, elbow outside of the knee, palm on top of palm. Now again, in this twist, you also have the option to come upright, hand to the knee, other hand could come to the hips, and then work in the twist from here. If you got the palms together, elbow outside of the knee, work those palms towards the center of the chest, looking up and back slightly, and then push the front foot down, find the balance. We're still trying to lengthen the spine even in these twists. So how can we do that? Maybe we bring the chin a little bit more towards the chest, try to relax the shoulders back and down. Good. Unwind, frame the front foot with the hands. Lift this back leg off the ground, runner's lunge. Good option for blocks right here. Adjust the feet where you need to. Reach the chest forward. Reach that heel behind you towards the wall back there. Good. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. Chin to the chest. Inhale, bend into the knee, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten it out. Good job. Inhale, standing splits. Lift this back foot off the ground. Find balance on this leg. Maybe you grab the ankle. You just be real light with the hands on the ground. Good. Now this right leg is long, so it's reaching back. Good work to straighten that standing leg. Still just a little bend into the knee. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands to the chest. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg steps back, low lunge. Good, and you always got that option for that blanket. Hands could start at the hips. Good, adjust where you need to. Front foot could always walk towards the edge of the mat. Hips and shoulders square forward. Inhale, breath brings the arms up. Exhale, drop the hips towards the front heel. Good. And we're also kind of pointing those toes behind us. So we're allowing length to happen throughout the body, and we're working with the breath. So we find some lift. We push into that front foot a bit more. Exhale, finding depth. Keep the engagement. Good. Try to pull those ribs in. Relax the low back. Work with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. And it's little adjustments. So bit by bit, things start to open up with each breath, right? Take your time. One more inhale. Good. On the exhale, half split. Straighten out the front leg. Rock those hips back. Good. Now we're reaching the crown of the head forward. This right outer hips rotating back and down slightly. Pinky toes reaching towards you. Inhale, halfway lift. Try to flatten the back. Exhale, fold forward. Roll the shoulders back. Crown of the head reaches forward. Chin to the chest slightly so the back of the neck is long. Good. Eyes are looking down. Good. Inhale, we'll come back into our lunge. Shorten the stance a little bit. Big breath in to reach the arms up. On the exhale, right hand to the knee. Left arm reaches across the body. Good. Rotating and looking up. Good. We're always trying to find a bit more length through the side of the body, so no matter if the arm's bent, if it's not quite getting there, just keep working in that direction, right? Good. Inhale, both arms reach up. Good. On the exhale, we'll come into the twist. Elbow outside of the knee. You also got the option to stay in that upright twist, where you're just upright, hand to the knee, other hand could come to the low back. Good. So wherever you're at, working to find length as you inhale. Option to find a bit more depth on the exhale. If that elbow's outside of the knee, pushing the palms together, looking up and back. Good. Last moment here. Well done, friends. Go ahead, frame the front foot with the hands, runner's lunge. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee off the ground. Now adjust the feet where you need to, right? Okay. All right, now we're nice, strong position here. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, straighten out the front leg, rock the hips back. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. Good. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. Inhale, runner's lunge. We'll make our way into standing splits. Back foot comes off the ground. Good. Work that balance. Breathe here. Left leg is long, so flexing that leg, either reaching through the toes or reach through the heel. Good. Standing leg is continuing to lengthen. Crown of the head reaching towards the ground. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, upward salute all the way up to the top. Big breath in, big lift. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank pose. Step it back, come into plank. Hold here in plank, pushing the palms down, wrist under the shoulders. Good. Feet can be about hip distance apart or a little closer together. Pull that core in and up. Reach the heels back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Take another inhale. Good. On the exhale, knees lower to the ground. Chest comes all the way down. Top of the chest to the mat. Inhale to cobra pose. Lift the chest. Pull the elbow tips towards the feet. Exhale, forehead comes down. Inhale, cobra. Palms are by the lower ribs. The ankles are allowing to relax and rotate outwards slightly. Exhale, forehead comes down. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Push the palms, tuck the toes. Inhale, tabletop position. Engage the core. Bring the knees underneath the hips, wrist under the shoulders. Inhale for cow pose. Look up, lift the tailbone. Exhale, cat. Push the shins and palms down. Inhale, cow. Good. Reach the chest through the arms. Exhale, cat, round through the back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more cycle. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral tabletop. Let's look over the left shoulder, hips sway to the right. Back to center. Look over the right shoulder, hips sway to the left. Back and forth a few times. Good. Neutral tabletop. Take this right leg, circle it out. They can be small circles, big circles, any movement that you need. Good. We'll stick this leg off to the side. We'll come into gate pose. Plant that foot down. Inhale. Come on up. Reach both arms up. On the exhale, bring that hand to the shin. Other arm reaches across the body towards the foot. Gate pose. Again, rotating the rib cage up, looking up. Good. Now push this shin onto the ground. Push that left knee down. Good. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bring the hands through the heart. Plant the palms down. Keep that leg extended. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, neutral tabletop. Now push this foot down. Lift the inner arch of that foot that's extended. Good. Now engage the core. Lift it up. Bring it back in. Good. Left leg, circle it out, move it around. Good. Extend that foot off to the side. Plant the foot down. Inhale, come up. Both arms reach up. Exhale, gate pose. Hand can come to the shin. Reach across the body towards the foot. Good. I'll give you another angle. You can stay right where you are. Good. Rotating, looking up. One more inhale. Full exhale. Good. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, hands come through the heart. Plant the palms down. Keep that foot extended. Inhale, cow pose. Wrist under the shoulders. Exhale, cat. Round through the back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Reach the chest through the arms. Exhale, cat. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, neutral tabletop. Now push this foot on the outside down. Lift the inner arch. Good. Engage the core. Lift that foot. Bring it back in. We'll come into child's pose. Knees out wide. Big toes to touch. Drop the hips back and down. Forehead comes to the mat. Good. Take a few breaths here in child's pose. Breathing low and slow into the belly, through the rib cage, up to the heart. Nice full exhale. Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Find a nice pace and a nice rhythm. And we come back up, tabletop position. Let's take a moment. We'll stretch out the wrist. Take one hand, flip the fingers back towards the knees. If you want to do both at the same time, go for it. Start to rock the hips back. Push the heel of the palm down. Spread the fingers out evenly. Good. Come back to neutral. Rock left. Rock right. If you're doing one hand at a time, go ahead and switch. Start to rock the hips back. Good. Engage the palms into the ground. Active, dynamic stretching. Rock left. Rock right. Nice job, guys. Hands to a neutral position. Go ahead. Downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Walk the palms a few inches to the top. Good. In downward dog. So we're drawing the heels to the ground. The heels don't need to touch the ground, but that's the direction they're going. We're pushing the palms down, that index finger knuckle. Good. Biceps by the ears, a little bend into the knees. Breathe into the body. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, upward salute all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands to the chest. Let's keep it moving. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Plant the palms. Come into plank pose. Same exhale, half push-up, Chaturanga. Keep the elbows in tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Wrist underneath the shoulders. Push the palms down. Lift the knees. Good. Exhale, down dog. Pull the core in and up. Smooth transitions. Nice work, guys. Inhale, right leg will reach up and back. I like to bring my left foot a little bit more towards the center of the mat when I lift one leg up, so feel free to make that adjustment. Either point through the toes or reach through the heels. I'm going to draw that right outer hip down, square the hips. Good. Keep that leg long. Inhale, flex the muscles in that right leg, reach it back. Exhale, knee to right upper arm, shift forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale to the left upper arm. Good. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step it through. High lunge. Adjust the feet. Hands could start at the hips. Remember, take those first few moments. Find the pose. Arms reach up. Good. Another inhale. Lifting, finding some lightness. Exhale, finding depth. Knees over the ankle. Hips and shoulders square forward. One more inhale. Good. On the exhale, warrior two. Back foot spins down. Arms come out wide. Now adjust the feet if you need to. Get that heel to arch alignment. Good. If you need to shorten the stance a little bit, go for it. If you want to go a bit longer, that's cool. Look down. See that big toe just beyond the knee. Left rib cage rotates back. Gaze over the fingertips. Push that front foot down. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Come out long, forearm to thigh. Good, drop the hips down. Keep that right side of the body long, looking up, rotating the rib cage up. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Keep a nice bend into that front knee. Exhale, warrior two, breath to movement. Flip the palms up. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Push the feet down. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale, lift. Track that knee over the ankle. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse warrior as you inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Plant the palms, spin the back foot up. Take your time in the transition. Same exhale as we chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in down dog. Ground the palms, ground the heels. Building a lot of strength in this practice today. So focus on the stability in the muscles and the engagement. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Ground the palms down, square the shoulders. Flex the muscles in that left leg. Reach it long, either point through the toes or reach through the heels. Good, rotate the left hip down slightly, get them squared. Inhale. Exhale, knee to left upper arm, shift forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale to the right upper arm, pull it in, you got it. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Inhale to rise, hands could start at the hips. Adjust where you need to. Remember, this back knee can be bent, that's cool. Inhale, breath brings the arms up. Exhale, bending into that front leg. Pull the ribs in, lengthen that spine with the breath. Exhale, keep the length, find more depth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more inhale, lift, find some length up. On the exhale, warrior two, back foot spins down, arms come out wide. Check the feet, heel to arch alignment. Adjust where you need to. Front knee over the ankle. You can see the big toe. Right rib cage rotating back. Find that balance. Gaze over the fingertips. Relax the tailbone down. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, extended side angle, reach out long, forearm to thigh. Other arm can reach straight up or point the fingers forward. Good, drop the hips down. Keep the left side of the body long. Good, you got it. Anchor that back foot down, lifting the inner arch. Inhale, reverse. Keep a deep bend into that front leg. Exhale, warrior two, flip the palms up. Inhale, lift and lengthen, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Work with the breath here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift, pull the core in, reach it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. Take your time in these transitions. Same exhale through chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Nice work, guys. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, top of the mat. Keep it up. Inhale, half lift. Keep it up with quality. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, upward salute. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Nice job. Relax the arms down. We're going to make our way into our standing balancing poses here. All right, so we've done tree pose a few times. One of my favorite poses. We'll come right into it. Hands to the hips. You can start at the top of the mat. Let's open up this left leg. Good, now find some balance in this standing leg. Bend it a little bit, push it into the ground. Find that engagement. Big toe pushing down. Hips square. Now you can bring this foot to the calf, or you can bring it all the way up the inner thigh. I'm going to keep it right at the calf. Good. Once you got your eyes locked on a single point, take an inhale breath, reach the arms up. Work it here. So it may help to bring the awareness to the bottom of the foot And then pushing the foot down and the big toe and the heel. Right? Good job. Continue to breathe, lengthening upward. Exhale, breath brings a little release, but keep the integrity of the pose. Good. Let's bring the hands to the hips. We'll bring this left knee to 90 degrees. Engage the ankle. Find the balance. Right hand to the knee, left arm behind. Find that twist. Some of you may grab the outer edge of the foot and extend that foot forward. Good. Stay tall and long. Good. Go ahead and look forward. Hands to the hips. Relax this foot down. Nice. Shake it out a little bit. All right. Hands to the hips. We'll open up this right leg. So find a focal point, somewhere to lock your eyes. Connect to your breath. And then bring this foot either to the calf or all the way up the inner thigh. Avoid the knee. I'm going to stay right at the calf. Square the hips, relax the belly and the lower back. Inhale, breath brings the arms up. Breathe here. Good. So finding some balance in that standing leg, bringing the awareness to the foot and the contact it's making into the ground. You can almost like feel that energy from the ground lifting and lengthening you up through the foot, through the body, reaching up as you inhale. And that energy stays within as you exhale. Just relaxes a little bit, right? So you can actually start to visualize and imagine this energy flowing around us and through us. And it's not only imagination, it's really happening. You know, there's energy in the air, there's energy in space and in you and me. And when we do these practices, we're opening up those connections to sense that energy. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Good. Bring this right knee to 90 degrees. Stay balanced. Come into the twist, left hand to the knee, right arm behind. You can keep looking forward. That's cool if you want to challenge it. Start to look back. Maybe you grab the outer edge of the foot. Stay tall. Good. Go ahead. Start to look forward. Unwind. Hands to the hips. Release the foot down. Nice job. Shake it out a little bit. Good work. Inhale, we'll come into chair pose. Bring the hands to the hips. Go ahead and hover this right foot, step it back, warrior one. Back foot lands at 45 degrees, hips and shoulders squared forward. Inhale, breath, brings the arms up. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Good, now rotating that right hip forward, relaxing the shoulders, working the breath in the body. Knee over the ankle, gently pushing that front foot down, focusing on the big toe mound. Back foot's anchored down, even the inner arch of that back foot's lifting slightly. Continue to work the breath. Good, we'll come into an open twist, left arm in front, left arm behind, right arm in front. Good. See if we can look behind, keep the feet anchored. Reach through the hands. Look forward, inhale, back to warrior one. On the exhale, hands to the hips, spin this back foot up, step it up. Take an inhale breath, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Let's bring the hands to the hips, step this left foot back, warrior one. Back foot lands at about 45. Now adjust the feet, the distance between the feet. Some may be a little closer, some of you may be a little further. Again, we want to keep that knee over the ankle, left hip's rotating forward. Good, shoulders square forward. Work the breath. Inhale, breathing into all four corners. Exhale, finding depth. Good, anchoring that back foot down, pushing that back heel down. And not overdoing it, right? We can often overdo it when we're engaging different muscles. So finding that balance, right? That stability, okay? Now, this is a time to really find that edge, but once you found it, back off and then find the sweet spot and breathe. Last breath here. Open twist, right arm behind, left arm in front. There we go. Now keep that back foot anchored. Left hip's rotating forward. Reach through the fingers. Good. Start to rotate forward back to warrior one. Exhale. Hands to the hips. Back foot steps up. Take an inhale into chair pose. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Vinyasa. Plant those palms. Half push up. Inhale to up dog. Exhale. Down dog. All right, here we go, friends. Let's flow it all together. You know the poses, you know the movement. We'll find the engagement in the body a bit quicker. Last time through. Inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Inhale to rise up. Still make those little adjustments. Arms are lifted. One inhale breath here, lift. On the exhale, warrior two, back foot spins down. Adjust the feet. Arms out wide, gaze over the fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Keep a deep bend into that front leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Good. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Option to reach both arms forward, biceps by the ears. Good. Inhale, star pose. Point the toes in the same direction. Square yourself off. On the exhale, interlace hands behind the back. Inhale, breathe into the chest. Make sure the toes are pointing forward. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the bind. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach the fist up. Relax the neck. Good. Release the hands down. Angle the feet to 45 degrees. Side lunge, Skandasana. You can bend into one knee and then bend into the other, back and forth a few times. You can keep the hands on the ground or keep them lifted. Hands could come to the heart. Good. Inhale, runner's lunge. Point the toes forward. Everything's going in the same direction. Frame the front foot with the hands. Take an inhale breath. Look forward. On the exhale, standing splits. Back foot comes off the ground. Good. Inhale to warrior three. Hands could start at the heart. If you got blocks, you can take hands underneath the blocks. If the hands are at the heart, lengthen that left leg back. Lift the hamstring up. Lift the heel up. Good. Pull the core in, and at the same time, lengthen forward. Option to reach the arms forward. Find the balance between the lift of the heel and the head. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Plant those palms, step it back. Remember, you can always bring the knees to the mat. Do that half push-up. You can come into up dog from there or that cobra pose. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, step it through, high lunge. Inhale to rise. Good, find the pose. Arms lift up. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, warrior two, back foot spins down. Good, heel to arch alignment, adjust where you need. You got it, gaze over the fingertips. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay low. Inhale, reaching up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. Last one. Inhale, keep that front knee bent. You got it. Exhale, both arms reach forward, biceps by the ears. Inhale, reverse. Good. Exhale. Warrior two. Nice work. Take a breath here in warrior two. Deep bend into this front knee. You got it. Breathe in here. Wow. Let's bring the hands to the hips. We're going to make our way into star pose. Point the toes in the same direction. Inhale, reach the arms up. Good. On the exhale, interlace hands behind the back. Make sure the toes are pointing the same way. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, fold it forward. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach the fist up. Relax the neck. Still a little bend into the knees. Release the hands down. Good. Angle the feet to 45 degrees. Skandasana, side lunge. Bend into one knee and then the other. Back and forth a few times. Nice work, guys. Runner's lunge, point the toes in the same direction, frame the front foot with the hands, adjust the feet where you need to. Take an inhale, reach the chest forward. On the exhale, standing splits, back foot comes off the ground. You got it. Find the balance. Make your way into warrior three. Hands could come to the heart. Lift the torso up. Eyes parallel to the ground, neck is long. Lift the heel. Now reach the crown of the head forward. You can reach the arms forward. Breathe. Good, everything's lifting up and lengthening. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, move through that vinyasa. Same exhale through the chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great work, guys. Let's go ahead and bring the knees to the mat. We'll come to laying on our backs. And then we'll make our way into bridge pose. We'll plant the feet about hip distance apart, arms alongside the body, walk the heels towards the hips. Good. Toes pointing forward. Inhale, bridge pose, lift the hips up. Good. Breathe here. You can interlace hands behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift up a bit higher. Then pretend there's a block in between your thighs. You're squeezing the block. Lift up a bit higher on the inhale. Exhale, lower down, release the bind. First the upper back, the middle back, all the way to the tailbone. Pull the knees into the chest, some small circles on the lower back. Good, happy baby. You can grab the outer edges of the feet. Little rock left to right. Try to keep the tailbone flat. If this doesn't quite work, you can come into butterfly, bring the soles of the feet together. Good, let's plant the feet down. If you do have a block, go ahead. Take this block, lift the hips up, place it underneath the hips. If you don't have a block, you can just place the hands underneath. And then here you got the option, if you don't have a block, just to lift the legs up. Relax here. If you've got the block, go ahead. You can bring the feet down and you can extend the legs forward. Take a few breaths wherever you're at. If you're sitting on your hands, just keep those legs lifted. If you've got the block for support, keep the legs long. Relax the hips and the belly. We'll all start to lift the legs up towards the ceiling now. Relax the legs. Another good variation to this is the legs up the wall pose. Great pose to take pressure off the lower back. So feel free to work that in on your own time. One of my favorites, just putting the legs up the wall and laying back, doing a little meditation. All right, let's go ahead and plant the feet back down. Lift those hips up. Remove the block. Place it off to the side. Lower down, nice and slow. Let's extend the legs forward. We'll come into Shavasana. Let the feet fall off to the sides. Flip the palms up. Well done in the practice today, guys. And we got a chance to do a little breath work, so do your best to keep up. Just follow along. All you got to do from this point is listen and breathe. Let's start with an exhale breath. Get completely empty. Good. Take an inhale through the nose, down into the belly, all the way up to the chest. An open mouth exhale. Good. Another inhale through the belly, all the way up to the chest. Open mouth exhale. Last breath, inhale. Full exhale. And we'll start with our box breath. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty breath for 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Empty. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Empty. Breathe normally. Take a nice full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe normally for a few moments. Connect to your energy. And now we'll come into our connected breath. This is a circular breath. We breathe in and then we breathe out. Nice, easy rhythm with the breath. Let's go ahead and start with an exhale. Get completely empty. Good. Then we'll take an inhale breath through the nose into the belly all the way up to the heart. And then open mouth, exhale, let the breath go. Relax the lips and the jaw. Inhale through the mouth into the belly up to the chest. Open mouth, exhale. Good. Continue on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Continue to breathe. Connected breath. That inhale is the active part. Exhale, we release and let go. Continue on your own. Feel that rhythm of the breath and start to smooth the breath out. So notice the transition as you exhale. Let that transition be smooth. As you come into the inhale, make that transition be smooth. So notice these transitions at the top and bottom of the breath. Smooth it out so it's a nice balanced breath. Good. Breathing in and out through the mouth, keeping the breath connected. No pause at the top or at the bottom. Good. Taking those full breaths in, pulling that breath down into the belly, filling up through the rib cage, up to the chest. Exhale, letting it go. Good. Start to feel and sense that breath a bit more. Remember, the yogis believe there's more to the air than just oxygen, right? There's life force in the air. And when we breathe in this way, consciously connecting to that energy, we're breathing in that energy of creation. We're breathing in more vitality. And by working the lungs with these full breaths, the lungs are like our batteries. So the more efficient the lungs could work, the more energy and vitality we're going to have. So continue to take these full breaths in, pulling the breath into the lower part of the lungs. That's where oxygen exchange is the most efficient. And then all the way up to the top, full exhale. Good. Inhale. Expand. It's okay to move the body with the breath. This is how we can let go of things. Sometimes we're holding tension and stress in the body, and this breath work has a way of just clearing out that internal tension. So keep it moving. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Almost like you're blowing out the birthday candles. Kind of purse the lips now. Start to pull that breath in with a little more force. Push it out with a little more energy. Good. Continue on your own. Connect to that flow. Just let it happen. Now, you may have to work through some uncomfortable feelings when we start to do this breath practice, okay? So work through it. Transcend it by focusing on the breath. Move through it. Remember your purpose. Remember who you are. Connect to the breath. Such a key part to our life and our vitality. Learning how to focus our attention on the breath so that we can taste that freedom, that aliveness that the breath has to offer. Full breath in, full whole breath out. Just you and the breath. Get lost in it. Keep going with it. You can start to feel that energy move in the body. You can feel that tingling sensation, maybe a little head change. This is all good. A lot of good chemistry is happening when we do this practice, so keep it up. Full inhale, full exhale. If you want to pick up the pace a bit more, this will move some energy, make it a bit more experiential. Really go for it. Give yourself the freedom to do it. Keep it going. Full inhale, full exhale. Connect. Feel the breath. Sense it. Let it lift and rise the body up. Exhale brings release. Inhale, exhale. Good. Keep it going. On the count of 3, we'll take an inhale breath and we'll hold the breath at the top. 1, 2, 3. Deep inhale from the belly all the way up to the top. Big breath in. Hold once you get there. Let the pressure build. You got it. Relax into it. Open mouth. Exhale. Let the breath go. Good. Breathe normally. Inhale into the belly. Smooth exhale. Relax the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Calm the breath down. Nice and easy with the inhale. Smooth on the exhale. Now is the time to connect. Connect to yourself. Let go of all other thoughts. Now if the body needs any healing, now is the time to do this inner work. To bring some healing into yourself. So bringing your focus onto any specific part of the body. Invite in peace. Invite in harmony and coherence. Let everything get back to its natural state. So take some time, do this inner work on yourself. And now if there's anybody in your life that needs a little extra love and attention or some healing, let's go ahead and send those positive thoughts their way. Those thoughts of harmony, of coherence, of peace. And coming back to our breath. Take that full inhale. An open mouth exhale, let it go. Good, relax here. Just enjoy this Shavasana. You guys did a great job with the practice. Continue this meditation inward. Continue to deepen this connection to yourself. All right, folks, start to breathe in a little deeper. Start to bring some movement into the hands, into the feet. Bring a bit more energy into the eyes. Amazing work today. Feel good about the progress you've made. So keep it up. Continue on this journey of yoga, breath work, and sound meditation. Please reach out if you need any clarification or have any questions about the practice. And we'll see you in the next video.